Hello everybody, welcome back to my walkthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And this is part 16, and all we gotta do now, we have someone to inspect here. Field Integrity Monitor, examine. Just when we looked at all the codexes at the end of last part, and that's okay. Then we're gonna talk to Tali. If I remember, this is gonna take like half the episode, I think, but that's okay.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Alright.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
We're gonna learn all about the Quarians and Tali here today.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Yep, let's learn about the bad guys.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
Huh.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Alright.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
Why did they turn on you then?
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Uh-oh.
You're the ones who started the war. The Geth were just fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more.
Oh
I
no.
doubt I can- All I know is the story of their origin.
Okay, let me do this again. I'm so sorry.
Small modifications to their
Ah! Oh my goodness.
One thing we underestimated.
Okay.
As you can imagine, this caused
What did you...
a general order went out across all.
Alright, okay.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came
Back
beyond the
to
Veil.
start of where I was.
Now we drift through space.
Sorry about that.
Exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
You got what you deserved.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Alright.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
So yeah, I also, while seeing this, they really did improve Tali's face. You see a lot of it more behind her helmet.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Okay, so I guess I just changed topics from here then?
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Goodbye. But, yeah. Now we are off to go back up to the command deck for the first time and get out of here. Run! We learned a lot about Tali, we learned about a lot about the Quarians. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's on the side here? Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that giant history lesson for a video game, but had to happen, and thankfully that's the only time so far. Okay, now we can actually press this because I am the captain. Oh, codex already. Where do I want to go? So there's a citadel if you want to just look at that. Zoom out. Nothing else in the Widow cluster or Super Nebula cluster in the Widow galaxy. Milky Way galaxy. Here we are. Let's go to the Hades Gamma cluster. Whoops. You know what? Let me exit. Journal. So we still have some assignments. News videos indicate that a survey team in the Hades Gamma cluster recently dropped out of contact. Go to the Hades Gamma cluster and find what happened to them. Travel to the Antares system in the Hades Gamma cluster to look for the missing survey team. Okay, we're gonna do that. So I was basically on the right track. Hades Gamma cluster. Oh, I already had my cursor on the system we had to go into. And yes, because we are leaving the Citadel, this is the cutscene they give us. And wow, again, it looks so good. Okay, so we're gonna explore all of these planets to see some things. And of course, you can pause and read this. Just some extra information is thrown out there for on these planets. Who knows if we'll revisit these planets in Mass Effect 5 or Mass Effect 4, whatever you want to call it. Oh, here we go. This is the one with the mission on it, because we can land on the planet. So if you want to stop here and read this stuff, you can. I like how they have orbital period, you know, laid out for that. And the planet clouds even move. So that's really cool touch there. Okay, nothing here either to collect. I'm getting a little bit of questions here for the completionist in me. Here we go. Survey. Gas deposit survey. While scanning the planet of Edmos, you detected a large concentration of hydrogen. Loba. And another survey for this planet, which you actually give a lot of Ploba is a Jupiter brain, a planet-sized supercomputer. Matriarch's writings recovered. You recovered a strange object orbiting Ploba. Chief Engineer Adams and Tali tried unsuccessfully to determine its origin. They did find one of Matriarch Dylan Naga's writings stored within. Okay. I don't know why it has a scroller on the side, on the right side of this blob. You can't scroll down. There's a mall. We can survey this as well. Rare element surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large deposit of uranium. I think that's all besides this one. Nope, we looked at that one. I'm positive. We looked at this one also. Okay. We are good to go. And I think by scanning those, we got 2 or 3 more missions added into our codex. So here's the question. What do I want to do? Probably, let's just choose Ashley and Rex again. Oh no, it's Ashley and Garrus. So we're choosing Rex one more time. Because who knows what kind of combat we face on these planets. I was kind of planning to, oh, whoa, what is this? Medal of Exploration 1, 20 gamer score. Hey, I got 20 gamer score, look at that. Land on one uncharted world. Hold X to open. Okay. Awesome. I did not think about that. Okay. That's an achievement. I got it. Very nice. Where's the boosters? Whoa, what did I just do? Okay. Oh, targeting, and I think one button. Yes, rocket boosters. This is a lifesaver. The boosters makes exploring up hills so much faster and cleaner. No problem now. I think they even changed the terrain of some of these planets, right? Oh. Little button presses. Mineral surveyed. Rare element surveyed. You have successfully surveyed a small deposit of plutonium. You have a little marker you set up there.
Ready.
Let's get moving.
I was thinking, is he not going to talk to us? Where am I trying to go? So here's the map. Don't really need the debris yet. Oh, I guess I can still go there though. Oh, these are the ones we need. So I guess there's 2, or maybe anomaly is something else. Anyway, so let's look at the journal really fast. So you have a story writings now 1 out of 10 to collect. I think there was 13 in the original game. And then valuable minerals. Okay, no, these are the same, I guess. So 20 heavy metals, 20 light metals, 20 rare earths, and 6 gases. So you can read that explanation there. And there. Codex squad. I don't really. Gosh, I just keep pressing the right trigger button to go forward. You just have to press the thumbsticks. Okay, when I collect this, I'm gonna pause the video or stop the. Uh-oh. This could be tricky because I see a red mark on the dot. Don't know if that means a certain enemy, or is it just... Oh, what is that down there? Okay, yep. Oh wow, aiming is so much better. Look at that. I do not remember that from the original game.
Clear.
Original release. Oh, so there's another Mako, I guess. A really old one. And thankfully, we can stay outside forever because there's no hazardous environment. A crashed probe. Oh, this doesn't... Okay, so that was just for fun, I guess. I don't know why that said debris, but I guess you don't have to get debris. Maybe it's the anomalies you have to get. Let's see, map. Oh well, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm just gonna get on solid ground down here. Hopefully when I pause it, it will save exactly where I am. That's kind of the test. But anyway, equipment, we'll just keep that. Turian, medium armor. Codex. That's kind of just the Tali stuff, right? Oh, look at technology.
Biotics is the
AI.
Artificial intelligence is a self-aware computing
So we
system
got this from talking with
capable of
Tali, I'm pretty
learning
sure.
independent
And you can read it if you want. Pause and read. It's probably a very
Creation of
important thing to
conscious
look at.
AI
Like even
requires
nowadays in the
adaptive
real
code,
world, there's a lot of
a slow,
AI
expensive
stuff
education,
happening with
and a specialized
Google.
quantum computer called a blue.
That's all I can remember.
Element zero can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current,
All right, you can
mass is
see
increased. With a negative current, mass
that now. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do right now. So, save. So yeah, I barely even played an hour, but that's all right. I want to get back into this because, like I said, favorite video game series still. All right, so not that testy. Quick game. Of course, when I say quit game, I don't even do this. I mean, I should exit the launcher every time I stop instead of just going to the Xbox home. Like this. And quitting. So, what was this? Maybe, hopefully it's nothing bad. You unlocked 4 achievements. What in the world? Oh no, I just haven't pressed on this since last time. Wait, who is that? Added you as your friend. I don't know who that is. But that's good. I have more friends. Yay! So in this game, 4 out of 27 achievements. Now 70 out of 2,915. My profile. Here we go. 8 friends, 4 followers. Social. So I just got this one 5 minutes ago. For 20 gamer score, Medal of Exploration, number 1. Awesome. Last time I got one was 27 days ago. Also in Mass Effect 1. Gaming. Plus 0 this month. Oh, that's okay. Just plus 20, I guess. Well, actually, let's see. What will it be? Oh, it doesn't show you? Oh, well. Can't even scroll down to see the dimensions, but 2% now through Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 4 out of 127. 31.15% of gamers have unlocked this one, Medal of Exploration 1, for 20 gamer score. Yay! Which is crazy because it's just like do one side mission basically. But I mean, I can see it, especially if it's on Game Pass. All right, so we have 4 now out of 127. I just keep saying it because I just love tracking achievements and trophies. Oh well. All right, so there you go. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Hope you enjoyed.